Hey there, welcome to the Luce Lemire channel. Welcome to your daily reading, December 28th. 28th. We are almost so close to ending this year. We're just a couple days away from the new year. And people are getting ready with their New Year's resis. And especially with, I don't know if you've been feeling the shift. I did a recording a couple days ago called, what is the shift? And it's relevant, very relevant. So I invite you to see that. So in any case, welcome to the Luce Lemire channel. This is the daily. This is the daily guidance for the day of December 28th. Let's see what's good. Let's see what's poppin'. What's crack-a-lackin'. May I have some guidance, please, for today, December 28th, please? Thank you. Cool. Oh, this old man. He played knick-knack on my thumb with a knick-knack paddywhack. Give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. This old man, he played 9. He played knick-knack on my dime. With a knick-knack a paddywhack. I give a dog a bone. This old man, I came running home. Do I want to get from you? This man is the observer. He's the wizard of awareness. He comes when he's telling you to sit down. When he's telling me to sit down. Man, this guy was such a dick to me in the beginning. Oof, I hated him, girl, I hated him. Especially when he showed up in the reverse. I was like, damn, son, I almost cried. I almost burned this man. Let's get it. What is the supporting message here? Provocación. Interesting. Muy interesante. I'm seeing this, so I'm gonna do it. You wanna play? If anybody has the Book of Shadows kit, like the book, can you please let a girl know how she can get the book? Because I don't want the As Above deck. I just want the kit so that I can bond deeper with these cards. The booklet literally gives me 2 words to learn the lexicon that is this 78 card tarot deck. And I don't know, I mean, it's been working decently, and I know we're new to each other. And every time I get a new deck, I'm always freaking out at how we're not going to get along, how, like, we don't bond well, but, like, eventually we get there, and then it's beautiful. But if anybody knows how I can get the kit book without getting the As Above deck, I would be very, very grateful. Oh, shit. Do you see that? 3-3. All I saw, and right as I said that, it was 3:33 minutes. All I saw was this man sitting, and this man sitting. I'm like, okay, cool, straight. That's wild. That is wild. Oh, what are we into today? Yes. I wonder if I should even come through with these 2 right now. Let me not. Let me wait. Okay. Looking at Provocación, there are 3 people in this picture as well. We have this naughty Cupid who is cutting off this woman's skirt. To me, this picture makes me feel really uncomfortable. But everybody in this picture is for it. So I don't get it. Okay, well, Cupid is in 1925. Covering his little gentleman bits and pieces, and yet he looking like an old man. This man over here, I don't know where he's looking, and she's over here being like, okay, and she ain't got no bra on either. Provocation. The Wizard of Awareness. So, if there seems to be, just like, right off the bat, just initial hits, aside from the threes, which is like my number, if there seems to be some sort of situation that flares up today, or any sort of situation that is beautiful or not beautiful, or if there's like some sort of situation here, the guidance is to sort of wait and see. The guidance is to watch. The guidance is to even think before you speak or think before you act. The guidance is to pause before you do or pause before you don't do. Basically, what I'm seeing here is like pause, sit down, think a little bit, calm down. Like, don't, I guess, be so reactive in any situation today. It could be, someone cuts you off in traffic. It could be someone proposes to you. Pause a little bit, okay? Like, it could be any array of things. It could be the boss saying, "Hey, I want to talk to you." It could be, you getting a phone call about, "Hey, we need a decision on whether to pull the plug." Like, anything. It seems to be the message here is like, pause for a second, breathe, gather your bearings, and then act. Which is nice. Because you are supported here. 3 is an important number for me personally. Because that's a number I think I see, not to say I see the most, but I am the most aware of. The Wizard of Awareness has come to me many times in romance, so that could be a thing for you today in terms of romance. If you're feeling antsy, if you're feeling great, it could just be pause, just a little before you do anything. Just take a nice little stop for a second. So, look at things, observe things. So he says mindfulness is about being observant and remaining neutral about what goes on in the world around you. This applies to the environment within you, too. If you struggle inside yourself, stepping into an observer position gives you a new, powerful perspective that neutralizes any discomfort or overexcitement. You have the capacity to see things clearly now, unencumbered by opinion or desire. Wearing the world as a loose garment requires you to adopt a sense that nothing that happens to you is personal. People come and go. Experiences evolve from one state to another in a continual shifting and change, no matter how much you want things to stay the same. The Wizard of Awareness asks you to give up your need to define or limit what you're experiencing now. It's all good. Let it be and watch the miracle unfold without any direct influence from you. And this is true. If it was this man's wish to see her panties or her legs, he didn't do it. I don't even want to call this little pervert the divine, but the divine did it. If it was her desire to get this man's attention, she didn't do nothing aside from wearing this scanty dress. All she had was wait for the divine to have show this man her bits and pieces. So 3 again is a divine number for me. I know there are all many divine numbers, but 333, when I see it, is like, it really means a lot to me. And to me, it's like the Ascended Masters number. So that's the one where, like, the team is with you. They're watching you. So I quite like this message today. It's nice. In the situations that arise today, take a pause before you act. Think before you speak or do, and maybe you won't even see a need to do anything. Let's get deeper. Let's get deeper. A woman observes with curiosity a small cupid who is cutting her dress to reveal her legs, while a man observes the scene with delighted wonder. Isn't that so cool how it works together? This is about observation, this is about observation, 3-3, and we're just out here living our best lives. Come through, Loose Lemire fam. Significance: a mischievous game, admiration, an attempt to seduce, provocative behavior, self-assurance, a stupor. Let me see about the guided interpretation. Anything else I can get? Do 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 do. Oh, that's the prologue. This is the prelude to the actual encounter. So I like that. This, whatever this is, may not be the actual thing. It may be more so something that starts it. So if you exhaust your energy by reacting, it may be like immediately. It may be, I don't say fake. It may be like we're just beginning. So you don't want to expend all your resources. You don't want to expend, and even this is actually for people who are doing business or even relation, anything. You don't want to expend all of your resources, I suppose, at this stage right now. You want to watch and give your attention or acknowledgement, whatever. But at the same time, you kind of want to be in a more watchful state. You want to be in a more, okay, intrigued, curious state. Thank you. Instead of necessarily going full force in, like I was watching Bob's Burgers, and the kids were trying to stop Teddy from investing in their project, and he was just like, okay, shut up and take my money, okay, shut up and take my money, but it was like, no, Teddy, like, just stop for a second. Yeah, so let's see, what am I really looking at here? I guess quality. Oh, sorry, I'm reading the wrong one. So, if this was in the, so one of the interpretations for this is the relationship has not yet begun, but with the complicity of glances and the language of gestures, it's ready to begin. So, again, I feel like I'm seeing the board meeting. There was an audiobook, well, it was a book that Donald Trump wrote, and I was listening to it. It was about, the art of the deal or like business something. I don't remember. I listened to a couple of his books about business. And he was saying that whenever he was involved in a deal, having a negotiation or whatever, there would always be a moment where he would lean back and pause. Even if he was going to take it, even if he wasn't going to take it, or even when he was going to take it, he would always lean back and pull back his, attention in his body. And he would just kind of let him sweat a little bit. You would kind of let him just, just sit with the idea before he took action, before he said yes, before he said no. And I really like that, because in life, when you lean back a little bit and breathe, sometimes what's been ordinary can be shook up, right? When you look and assess look at and assess what's in front of you, you may even pick up new things. Just like when I'm reading and I look back and assess different things. So I like the idea that things aren't yet ready. Expending your energy at this point, or doing so much, or reacting too soon, or investing without taking a bit of a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 now type thing. It, not that it'll work against you, but like it may be too soon to have all that sort of energy involved in something that, like let's say you hear from someone, just an example, right? Say romantically you hear from someone who you haven't heard from in a while, and they're the person you've been waiting to hear from, and they come through with the, I want you to be my person, I they come in strong, and you're like, me too, like, yes, 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 even if they were to offer you on a plate, they say, I want you to do this, I'm sorry about that, da 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 da, will you be my XYZ? Even if it's what you want, take a little breathe and see, and just check in with yourself, and you can say, thanks for that, I just need some time to think about it, even if it's what you want, like, just, if it's a business, same thing, you get an offer, a promotion, okay, let me think about this, I just needed, an hour, when do you need the decision by, something like that. If it's a client even who's saying, I really want to work with you, take a little second, something. It could be something great, it seems. I'm not mad at this right now. I'm not seeing me. Just, take a beat. In the position 4, it says too early for a definitive response. Much depends on the elegance with which you will conduct the game. Right? You know, do a little something, something, do a little lean back. Do a little lean back. Let's see what these guys have to say. I don't really feel like I need to, but I feel like I need to because I see them in my head flanking this reading. So, what are the 2 cards that are flanking this reading in my mind, please? Oh, 3 cards. Okay. These cards are so close to each other. Oh, come through. 2 of Cups. That's beautiful. Would it be weird if I said I was seeing this exact 2 of Cups in this deck? This is the Emperor. I like that the Emperor is in reverse because, I mean, this is basically the Emperor, right? But I like that he's in reverse because he's taking a break. He's taking a sit back. He's taking, like, I know the Emperor in reverse means, like, slacking or some shit. If anybody has any, I think I said this before, but if you have, like, the kit to this book, I would, this deck, I'd really appreciate knowing how to get that. So, yeah. This is valuing rigidity and order for their own sake. And honestly, I'm not feeling that that's a bad thing here. I'm not thinking that's a bad thing here. Okay? Taking a chill pill, taking a break, not being so gung-ho about it. What date's on here? October 31st. Happy birthday to those who have that day. But, taking a break. Maybe for some of you, you may have to take a pause until the 31st of December, right? And then give a response that day. I don't know. Whatever this is for you. But here we have 2 chalices. These 2 are on a date. I don't like this 2 of Cups, but it's clearly very romantic, so I like that it's clear about its intention. Deep emotional connection or attraction. Yeah, I like that. And this is the 10 of Swords. Look at that. Phoenix rising. Everybody's celebrating. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm not getting any bad 333. I'm not getting any bad like vibes about this. It's just, I guess, if whatever happens today that you need this guidance for, the guidance is to pause. The guidance is to stop, drop, and roll. Let me read that 10 of Swords. I love that. This is a 9 of Pentacles lady. She's about that life. I need to look at these cards more and like piece them together. Accepting and releasing unpleasant or unfortunate circumstances. Nice. That's the 10 of Swords. So, I hope you enjoyed this daily reading here for this day. I'm not doing any personal readings right now, but if you'd like to donate to the channel, you can. The link is in the description box. Otherwise, I will see you in the comments. Bye!